Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be going over some breaking news that we received over the past 24 hours about Rockstar adding some new code to the backend of GTA 5 Online in preparation for the big DLC that will be coming out later this year. As many of you are already aware, Rockstar will be releasing the biggest update ever to GTA 5 Online later this year, and that is going to feature a map expansion as well as a new set of heist missions. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing some insider information regarding these heist missions that we did receive over the past 24 hours that you are definitely going to find interesting. So we got a ton to discuss today, and we're going to be getting into all of that in just a quick minute here, but first off, if you haven't already, be sure to drop a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shout out of the day, and right after that, we're into the actual video. So today's shout out of the day goes to a really awesome singer known as Casey O'Dowd and his recent cover of the popular song known as Private Dancer. One of the first songs from Casey O'Dowd's new album is a world hit by Mark Knopfler. The song was originally performed back in the day by Tina Turner, and now Casey O'Dowd is doing a really awesome cover along with music video. To watch and listen for yourself, click the first link in the description down below and subscribe to his channel for some really awesome music in the near future. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So as we all know, we are all looking forward to seeing what Rockstar has in store for us later this year in terms of a brand new and big DLC for GTA 5 Online, and according to Rockstar Games, which they did already confirm, there will be a new set of heist missions added to GTA 5 Online inside this latest update. Now, heist missions in general are probably the most popular game modes inside GTA 5 Online. Everyone enjoys playing them, and not only are they really fun to play, but they also have a good payout, and they're also really good for team collaboration. Now, this new set of heist missions is going to feature the biggest ever DLC to GTA 5, and that means the heists are going to be bigger than ever. Rockstar is planning to outdo themselves yet again based on what they did with the casino heist and make it something completely on a new level. And over the past 24 hours, we did receive some really awesome insider information from Test Funds, which, as you guys already know, is a super reliable source for GTA 5 news in the community, and he did reveal some really awesome information based on what Rockstar has been changing behind the scenes right now inside the game as preparation for this update. So let's go ahead and discuss exactly what Test Funds was able to find and what his findings mean for us. First and foremost, probably the biggest thing that Test Funds was able to notice is a new set of variables and scripts that were added into the game. Here's exactly what Test Funds was saying in his post. Quote, "Notice new variables added to the scripts that handle missions, adversary modes, and such. 2 variables were added to the actors/NPCs category that allows Rockstar to set any kind of animation to the actors, but in a configurable manner. What's worth noting is that the said variables weren't used for any of the new yacht missions in the summer DLC, which leads Test Funds to believe that these new variables are reserved for the next big update, which is of course the new heist missions coming out later this year." Now, if you're a bit confused about what exactly these variables are, let's go ahead and move on to the second part of the post where Test Funds discusses this in a bit more detail. Later on in the post, Test Funds says the following. Now, I'm a bit confused to what's the necessity of all of this, mostly because I believe we already have the same functionality, but a bit more or less scripted manner. One of the reasons that may explain this is that the new heist update is simply too large to be handled with a regular script or a hard-coded form, and this new soft-coded functionality may give Rockstar the flexibility to deal with a ton of NPC characters at once, and almost allow them to bulk edit all of the different character animations that are going on, especially in big crowds such as partygoers in a nightclub or anything else that is going on inside a confined space with a ton of NPCs. On top of that, there was an entire new category added to the script database known as Interactables, which deals with objects or props that are presumably configured to allow the devs to pick an object and appoint it to an interactive object. So an interactive object could be something along the lines of security panels, keypads, or other things that Rockstar is currently not really taking advantage of inside the GTA 5 Online missions. So in a nutshell, breaking everything down that Test Funds did say, it seems like that Rockstar has 2 things going on at once in preparation for this new DLC. Number one, they are adding a new way for them to animate a bunch of NPCs and actors inside one confined space. Right now, the way Rockstar does animations is they have a preset list of animations, and then they simply select that animation for the character to do. This instead is going to give Rockstar a brand new way to animate characters by allowing them to almost bulk edit all of the characters at once, and for each one to have their own specific style of movement so everyone does not look the same. So it's going to look much more realistic, and this is something that Rockstar has not been using yet inside GTA 5 Online, and I believe they're doing this because there's going to be a ton of stuff going on at once inside this new update. So that is part one, and then part two is of course the Interactables. So it seems like that Rockstar is going to be adding a new way to interact with objects inside the world, so anything ranging from security panels, keypads, and everything in between, there's going to be a ton of stuff that you're going to be able to access inside GTA 5 Online missions live while you're doing them. So think about it as if you go up to a security panel and then you get an entire menu to pop up where you can type in a security code and then open the door. That is going to be part of the new Interactables feature that Rockstar is adding to GTA 5 Online. Now, TestFunds did say that he found this code inside the Casino Heist update, which does mean it was sitting inside GTA 5 Online for quite a bit, and when Rockstar is testing things out, developing DLCs, there's always little tidbits of code that are left over here and there, and this seems like a perfect example of one. If I had to guess, they were either testing it inside the Casino Heist update or they wanted to implement it, but for whatever reason they never implemented that new set of code. So it seems like that TestFunds does think that Rockstar is reserving this for the next DLC that will be coming out later this year, which is of course going to feature a new set of heist missions, and Rockstar already did say that they're going to be bigger than anything we have seen so far. So clearly Rockstar is testing stuff behind the scenes for this next update, and as always, TestFunds does have a very good track record with his information, so whenever he does report something, especially something like this in terms of a technical edit, it usually does mean that the information will end up being true, but I'm really interested to see when Rockstar reveals more information about this update. First off, where the update is even going to take place because it is a map expansion, and of course, some new information about how these new technologies are going to be used inside the heist missions. I think we can all agree the jump between regular heist missions and then the Diamond Casino heist was a very big jump. There was so many different elements that Rockstar added to that mission that truly made it something else, so I think that Rockstar is trying to outdo themselves yet again with this new set of heist missions, and I cannot wait to see what they come up with. Now, if you want to read the information from TestFunds directly in its entirety, I will leave a link in the description down below as a source link so you can go ahead and check that out, but this was the main gist of the information, and I hope this gets you a little bit more information about what exactly is going on, and it's definitely good news to see that Rockstar is working on some new stuff for this update behind the scenes. It's pretty clear that Rockstar did not release much DLC content to GTA 5 Online because they are working on this update, and they have been since the beginning of the year, but I hope we do receive more information soon about this, and as we do receive more information from trustable sources like TestFunds, I will be sure to keep you guys updated with the latest news surrounding that. But that's pretty much all the information I have for today. What I want to hear from you in those comments down below is what are your honest thoughts about the Casino Heist update? Are you a fan of it? Are you not? If you wanted to change something, what would it be? Let me know all your thoughts in those comments down below, as well as a possible wish list for this new set of heist missions in those comments down below, because I really want to hear from you guys. Either way, if you found this video helpful or informative, be sure to let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those bell notifications on, so you guys are always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day, and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.